This is probably as bad as we see it. And we think it's a liquid laminate issue. When you take it off now, you can see it cracking and splitting. In fact, quite often it just goes to a powder.
Let me show you this. So these are the new stickers that we're getting. These are the old stickers that Gil has helped us out with. He's at Lancaster Signs. Essentially, we help people to sell their motorhomes, and this particular one, it was quite bad. I'm going to show you some close-ups around the windows, what I took before we had the job done, and obviously you can see what we've got now. Spend the day with me, with Gil, and then we'll show you around how it all works. Right, we're at Lancaster Signs with Gil. He's good enough to let me have a go. So I'm going to try and get a couple of these off. So essentially I'm just warming it up with the heat gun. He does say that it's not really a DIY job.
You want a lot more heat on that, try and just heat the whole area a bit more.
So once I've got it warm, I'm just going to try and peel it. Yeah, they come off pretty easy really. I might leave it to professionals though. I think the real skill is going to come in when you start putting them back on again, isn't it?
We'll see. It's when the swearing starts.
Oh no.
During the week.
Yeah.
You couldn't have done it on your own.
Right.
And if we're putting boards on, you know, you've got like prints on boards, anything like that.
Yeah.
This machine just does it with one person.
Is there a bit of elbow grease now?
That's it. This is the hard work. You can see why we do it.
Right, so we're getting there now. Most of the stickers, if not all of the stickers, are off.
Yeah.
Essentially what you do now is we give it a scrub down with the wet. Then we let it dry. And then what? I missed that. What did you say we put on after that?
Glue remover to get rid of all the remaining glue bits, any bits like this. And then we give it a final clean with isopropanol, which removes all trace of grease. If there's any bits on it that we're not going to cover with the original decals, whereas that's not the case on this, we'll give it a buff with a buffing machine on some areas, but I don't think you'll need it on this because we've gone with version 2, which is going to cover all the original footprint of the decals.
So what physically cuts the shapes?
Bottom.
There's a machine upstairs, right? One of the machines in action, and Gil's just told me that his ink cartridge alone, never mind the machine, are in and around, how much did you say? About 2,500. So he's got some serious bit of kit here. So what's the difference with this particular one? It's a wrap one, is it? You said it's overkill.
It is. This is a wrap film, so it's meant to go around curves, undulations. It's for car wrapping or van wrapping. We're just putting it on a flat surface. But the whole point is that it won't shrink. It won't delaminate. So this is why we use it. So it's a bit overkill for the job, but it means that no one's going to come back in 2, 3, whatever years and say the product's there.
So the type of vinyl itself makes a difference to that.
There's so many different types of vinyl, but yeah, all the stuff we use is commercial grade. It's meant for doing the job, but there's a lot of people will, you know, they look the same. If we do this in a cheap vinyl, it would still look the same initially, but over time it would fail.
I don't know what it is, but it's got the word laser in it, so it sounds good.
But they put your emblems. Well, isn't it? This is like one up from it. It's called VHB.
All right.
Very high bond.
So basically, our last job on the list, we've got to put a tiny amount of sticky back on the lettering, which has just been cut by the laser printer. Right, Gil, we're all done.
We're all done.
So she's looking good. So the idea is that I'm helping to get this organised to get it sold. The graphics were particularly bad, and you've helped us. So it's been a long day. It's been all day.
Been a bit longer than normal, but
yeah. So I'm really grateful for it. It's looking really well, and we're all finished.